At some point they'll start.
Oh, that's what I need. Number 2.
Yeah, careful. Grabbing that door and you get blown away.
It's like we're there.
All right, 6 o'clock, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you everybody for joining us for our Monday, April 18th, Credit River City Council meeting. I'm going to begin with approving or amending the agenda. Is there anybody changes that anybody'd like to change on the agenda tonight?
Add to the
Number 7.
number 7, kind of the road report area. Road closing for Murphy South and discuss a Jake break ordinance for the city.
Okay. Brent, Andrew, anything?
Nope, everything's good.
Right.
Make a
Well-
motion to approve the agenda with the changes so noted.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Leroy. Thank you, Brent. Got a motion and a second to approve the agenda with the noted changes by Leroy. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Consent agenda. Those items on the city council agenda which are considered routine or non-controversial are included as part of the consent agenda. Unless a council member specifically requests that an item on the consent agenda be removed and considered separately, items on the consent agenda are considered under one motion and a second and a vote. Any item removed from the consent agenda shall be placed on the agenda under old business. Tonight on the consent agenda, we have approval of the claims listings, the April 4th city council meeting minutes, and resolution 2022-16, accepting bids and awarding contract for the 2022 overlay improvement project. Is there anything on the consent agenda tonight that anybody'd like to remove and consider separately? If not, I would take a motion to
I'll make a
approve.
motion to approve.
Thank you, Brent.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Leroy. I got a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda as written. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Open forum. The public forum is intended to afford the public an opportunity to address concerns to the city council. The public forum will be no longer than 30 minutes in length, and each presenter will have no more than 5 minutes to speak. Topics of discussion are restricted to local governmental topics rather than private or political agendas. The city council may discuss but will not take formal action on public forum presentations. Do we have anybody for open forum tonight? Looks like the answer is no.
Yes.
All right, well, let's close open forum and move on to our presentation tonight. Tonight we have Boy Scout Garrison Worthen, who's working on doing an Eagle Scout project. And let's see, Leroy and we talked to Garrison here a while back when he first was presenting the coming up with his ideas, and he'd like to make a presentation to the council tonight and to look for us for some approvals on his project. Garrison, did you turn the microphone on? Perfect,
There you
thank
go.
you. Just let me know when you want to change the slide.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Garrison Worthen. I'm a Boy Scout out of Troop 9333, Prior Lake, and I'm a sophomore at Prior Lake High School. I'd like to get my project approved.
Oh,
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, an Eagle Scout project is a service project that I do for the community out of Boy Scouts. To demonstrate my leadership skills and organizational skills. I would like to plan and create a time capsule to put outside the building of Credit River, right in front of the sign. I would like to do this to really bring the community together and to show that this is the first annual year of becoming a city for Credit River. This is a list of approvals that I've done to get this project started. After I finish all of them, the project will go really fast and smoothly. Initial project needs. I will need funds to begin with, and I plan to reach out to the businesses of Credit River. If any of you know any businesses or anybody in them we can talk to, I would really like your input on that. I will need to organize about volunteers to help me install the time capsule and to get that ready and to get what's inside of it ready and everything about that. And get you guys to approve what goes in it. They said I will need funds for it. I need about $1,400 in total. I plan to reach out to the businesses of Credit River and families to raise this money. And for this money, I plan to sell bricks. You can change the slide now, which will be engraved with family names or logos of the business. There'll be two kinds, a smaller one, mainly for families, which will be 4x8, and they'll be $125. The bigger ones, which can hold a logo and a few lines of text, will be $250. If anybody is interested, talk to me about it. There will be a limited number that I have to take. I can only have a limited number, so it does not interfere with like maintenance and everything.
Sure.
And kind of size constraints.
We'll do questions.
I would like your approval to put the project right out there by the sign. I feel like it will be a good visible location for it and a good spot for it. Yeah. The time capsule itself is the most expensive part of the project, about $650. But with that said, it is a very tough and sturdy time capsule and a decently sized one as well, that you can put directly into the ground for ease of access. And a site marker, I would like to put on top of it, that's about $400. And that will list some things like, it'll be, maybe first to show that there's a time capsule there, but it'll list like the city, the date it was buried, and the date that we would like to dig it up. The content, this will be ultimately approved by you guys. So if you have any opinions on that, I would love to hear them. But some of my suggestions I have would be a brief history of it, like how it got its name, maybe some territorial disputes we had, and newspapers, current politics, pictures of the volunteers, council members who serve this community and who worked on this project and everything. To put them in the time capsule, I feel like that would be a good addition. And maybe like a new, more modern piece of technology, like a USB, because it might be old by then and they might not know how to use it. And that'll be a cool thing to put in there.
Probably.
Another thing that you guys need to approve at the end will be how long we want to bury it for. That'll be another big thing, because 50, 100 years, when we want to take it up. A dedication ceremony. This will be, I want to hold a ceremony for it. This will be a big event. This will be what ties the communities together, honestly. And maybe get some newspapers, some press involved. I don't have much experience in these kind of things personally, so I don't know if you want these details in your hands, or if you want to let me work with somebody specific on this.
Okay.
But another thing to be mentioned is that the bricks that the business will have will not be at the ceremony because of there's just lead times. We will not have the bricks done in time, but we will put them around about 2 to 3 weeks after the ceremony.
Okay.
Thank you for listening to me, and I hope to work with you, John, in this project.
Cool.
Any questions?
Good job. Council members, any questions for Garrison?
No, great job.
Maybe I
Brent.
could ask one.
Yeah.
First of all, Eagle Scout is very impressive, and I know not that many scouts become Eagle Scouts, so
Thank you.
congratulations on your goals on working on that. What do you recommend in terms of how long we would keep it down before we would open it up? Or, well, it probably wouldn't be any of us opening it up, but that there's a date for. Well, okay, but
You're assuming we're kind of old.
present company excluded.
Maybe
I would
you'll
say-
open up in Garrison's lifetime.
Yeah, I was thinking more like 50
Definitely.
years, so that could be in my lifetime.
Okay,
With some
sure.
of the scouts that worked in its lifetime.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
you can go for long periods of time, like 200 years. It's really whatever.
Yeah.
I would like it to be in my lifetime with it. You know?
Cool. Garrison, I'm gonna back up to
Yes,
your picture of this one.
yes.
And would you just show briefly of where the bricks would be buried? Is that what your outline on there is?
Yeah, something like that. The circle would kind of be like the site marker or something like that. And we would redo the landscape, the scouts and us, so you won't have to deal with that. Low maintenance kind of area. And we would just surround the sign with it and then the time capsule would be buried underneath. Bricks would be on top.
Okay,
It'd be visible from the road that way and at
Mhm.
night. So
cool. So, and Garrison, oh, did you have something, Lever?
No, I just, great.
Yeah, one of the things I know we talked about early on, and because we've had many discussions over this leading up to this presentation tonight. And I know one of the things that we discussed is we're likely not going to be permanently here at this site for City Hall. Would this be something that would we consider moving it or?
yeah, you could easily move it. I mean, just gotta dig it up. The box itself can go into the ground easily and it
Okay.
can come just as easily out as long as you do.
Sure.
The bricks might be a bit quieter, but
Mhm.
just you'd have to move those.
Right, right,
Be another reason to have a party.
right? With the time capsule, it'd be like the opening day at the new City Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you didn't want to bury it again, you could like build the new city hall. You could put it in like a cement block and a cornerstone or something.
Sure. Yeah,
Or in the sidewalk.
there'd be a lot of options, just so that it's, so that someone can get to it.
Yeah.
and
Right,
knows where it
somebody
is.
remembers where it is, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah. Well, cool. Any other questions? Thoughts, comments?
So do we need to have a motion to approve?
Yeah, I think that's what Garrison is asking us, if we would make a motion to approve the project so they can move ahead.
I
Tonight.
will make a motion to approve Garrison's Eagle Scout project request, and I know that Karen will word that the correct way for the minutes, so,
Could make a little amendment to that,
yes,
to the approval of that, and if can't raise the funds, we will pay for it. So,
Yeah, I don't think there'll be any problem raising funds, but yeah.
yeah, yep,
Yeah, I think you could probably collect the orders on the way out tonight.
oh, sure.
yeah. He does have a list of,
Right?
he does have a list of some of the leading businesses in Credit River, and I know one of the proprietors is in the audience.
Nate?
So I am making, so I have made a
You made a
motion.
motion, you gonna
Yes.
second
I
that?
second it, yeah.
All right, motion and second to approve Garrison's Eagle Scout project for putting the time capsule in. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Garrison, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. That's cool. Good. All right, no public hearings tonight, no general business tonight. Move down to item number 7, council member liaison updates and council member reports. Let's start out. Number 1, Leroy, you wanted to talk about Murphy, South Murphy.
With the closing of County Road 27 on the 21st, we would like to close South Murphy Boulevard from 185th to County Road 27. It's posted at 5 tons right now, and we like to close the road only for the residents that live on it.
Yeah, so that they can still access it.
Right.
Local traffic.
Local
only.
traffic
Yeah.
only.
Mhm.
And so this would be a temporary closure until the project is complete and 27 is open to 21 again.
Yeah, because everybody uses it for a shortcut and it's gonna be,
Yeah. Roads and road bed there's in tough shape in a couple areas.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's that. So I would like, I'll make a motion to close South Murphy.
Okay. Any thoughts or questions? Anybody want to make a second?
I'll make the second. Yeah, I mean, it's all we can do. I don't know how we can necessarily enforce it completely, but if we can do anything we can to eliminate that, I think it will help.
I think just posting the signs will get rid of
Yeah.
half the people that
Yeah.
will use that. So
And then you want to
I
contact,
realize it's our decision. to make. Because we had the county in here talking about their kind of traffic and
Mhm.
let's have that conversation then back. Make these decisions, make sure it doesn't change any of their more comprehensive plans for traffic.
yeah, they didn't route any traffic
No, I mean,
on Murphy.
but they didn't expect it to be closed either.
well, I stopped up there the other day, a guy was dropping a sign off, and the sign is gonna go in the middle of 21, and it says detour, and it's gonna point right at our gravel road, so.
So even maybe a better reason to have a conversation.
Yeah, we'll let Jake know.
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
amend it that you notify and the comprehensive plan is updated that that road is closed, because that would help too with the notifications then, because I think they had a communication plan that was
Yeah.
gonna go out to, for example, the park, then
Mhm.
show that the road is closed.
Yeah,
Park,
yeah, we'll let Jake know. All right, so I've got a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
I,
Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion paid. Motion passes. Leroy, number 2, you want to talk about Jake break?
there's a lot of, once the road restrictions come back off, there's a lot of traffic on County Road 8. Just being out there every now and then, a lot of Jake breaks as they come up to the stop sign towards the west at night.
Oh, 827.
Very loud. I'd like to see if we could get an ordinance of no Jake breaks in the city of Credit River.
Okay. I think we could,
I know it's a county road, but
we can consider that and look at some models of what that might look like. And see what, enforcement's the hard part with those hours.
well, if the deputy sits out there 10 after 4 to 4:30, he'll be able to write 3 of them right away the first day. And that'll end it.
Yeah, it actually probably could even potentially even be enforced under our nuisance ordinance already. We can, I'll work with Bob on that and see what examples he can come up with, and
Okay,
we can come with a proposal. Okay,
that's all I have.
cool. Brent, you got anything?
No.
Andrew, you got anything?
signs and gravel and grass, signs and straight gravel, yeah, grass.
Yeah.
That's about it.
That's about it, yep. Okay, yeah, and I don't think I have anything for tonight either, so I think we're good. With that, I would take a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Thank you, Andrew.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Leroy. A motion, a second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
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 Anybody opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
I'm making comment about the work session or?